Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is me, Alicia. This is your first time here, and if not, welcome back. Alright, we are back with a fun video. Let's do a quick round robin with what I have on, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes. My mom just said that to me earlier today. That was funny. The meat and potatoes of the video. Alright, my hair wash and go. The video I think should have already came out. I was straight for almost a month. I was 1 day shy of having that silk press for an entire 4 weeks now. I'm excited about it. Anyway, the video should have came out. However, I reverted and dyed my hair, so I will link it below. The foundation is from Charlotte Tilbury. I can't remember. I don't know where my videos are, but I just did a roundup of some of my 7 favorite foundations, especially for our darker skin tone, so be on the lookout for that. I will link my specific foundation. Lipstick is Auntie Pat. It's cute. I'll link it. These earrings are from Zara, and I could link them, but they're heavy as hell. Okay, so this is literally only for video and maybe shooting content purposes. These are not a real life applicable earring. I'm just letting you know. They're heavy. Do with that as you will. And then my shirt is from Kohl's. I got it on major clearance, so I don't know if the sizes are still available, but yeah, I'll link it. Alright, so now that I have been able to come out of my Q4 was a lot for me, and now we have a new year. I've been able to get on YouTube and watch all the videos, and one of the videos that I've seen, kind of like a trending video going around, is their no buy for 2024. And that is basically what it says. Things you are not buying for 2024 for whatever reason. And I figured this would be a really good, fun, cute video to do. So I have a total of 7 items. We're going to go through them one by one. And then what I'm going to need y'all to do is to hold me accountable. So if you see me in the vlog and you're like, oh, I got this, you'll be like, sis, that was on your no buy. Take it back. So let's just get into the video. Okay, so I have my list pulled up. I have it in my notes section, and I'm gonna sit it up here. Now, y'all are gonna be surprised on some of these items, but when I really sat down to come up with, okay, Alicia, what do you not want to buy? I looked at the goals that I had for myself, aka my luxury wish list. And there were a lot of things on this list that I was just, I wouldn't say just buying, but I will say just buying. When in actuality I could save that money and it could go towards my jeans, or it could go towards getting my floors restained, or it could go towards a trip. So I was really methodical with, okay, Alicia, what do you buy that you honestly have too many of, don't need, don't use? So we're gonna go with the first one, and that is, I'm not buying Mules for 2024. I know, you're like, Alicia, I have a closet full of Mules and you're just not gonna wear them. I didn't say that. I said I'm not going to buy them this year. Why, you say? Because I have enough. I have enough Mules, and I'll pop up pictures. And y'all know me, I'm a Mule girl. I still am. And what made me come to this decision is 2. 1, I have enough. And then 2, lately I have been wearing wide leg jeans. I just like the proportions, and what I have come to find out is my Mules don't really go well with those wide leg jeans. So for the fall and the winter, where I normally would get a lot of uses out of my Mules because I'm wearing skinny or straight or mom type jeans, this season I haven't been wearing them that much because I have switched out my skinny and straight leg jeans for wide leg jeans and even trousers, and they just don't, it just doesn't look right on me. So I haven't really gotten a lot of uses out of them. And then 3, did I tell you that I have enough? I have enough. I actually just bought a pair of Steve Madden's it was like December the 31st. I know I checked, and I have not bought any this year, and so that's my decision, is I'm not buying any Mules this year. Okay, next up, and I feel like I'm just hitting myself with a 1-2 punch. Like, I remember sitting down and coming up with this list, but now that I'm having to like say it out loud, I think it's 1, me saying it out loud, and then 2, me telling y'all to hold me accountable. Whew. Okay, next up, I am not buying any designer bags this year. And that even includes when we go overseas. I'm not buying it. I'm going to focus this year on contemporary brands. So when I mean a designer bag, I mean any bag that costs over $1,000. To me that is a designer bag. Anything like $800 less, for me, that's a contemporary brand. So you're looking at Coach, you're looking at Pauline, you're looking at Kurt Geiger, you're looking at Marc Jacobs. Those contemporary bags, that's what I am really leaning more towards this year. 2 reasons. One, I bought a lot of bags last year. As I'm going through my closet and I'm reorganizing and stuff, between our trip to London, Amsterdam, and Brussels, I bought a couple, and then buying Pre-Loved off of Fashion File, and then I bought another one in Aruba, and then I'm like, it wouldn't be an issue. I guess for me, the reason why I said none this year is that I'm buying them, and then because they're so expensive, I'm not really getting my wear out of them. I'm like, oh, it's an investment, it's gonna pay off, but I'm like, I don't want to buy shit just to sit on a shelf. That's not what I wanted. And that's where I found myself doing. I was buying the bags and I would wear them every now and then, like if we went out to like a nice date night, or if I was like a nice brunch, and then I would come home and immediately put it on the shelf because I didn't want it to get dirty and I didn't want it to get messed up, because I might want to resell it, or it might be worth money someday, but it's only going to be worth money if it's in pristine condition and all these things. And why am I even buying these bags if I can't even wear them? So I'm not buying any bags this year. Designer bags. There are a couple of Coach bags that I have seen, like this quilted pillow tabby. Love it. So and those are the bags that I don't mind wearing. I'm gonna wear them. I don't mind wearing them. I don't feel some type of way about wearing them all day, or sitting them down on the ground, or sitting them on the floor. Like I don't have anxiety taking these bags out. And so that's where I am. I think honestly I kind of got into the what do you call it, into the Lord help me find my word. I got caught into the impression that because I'm this influencer that has this following, I have to have these bags, or have to have this bag and that bag. And don't get me wrong, there are some bags in here that I absolutely love. I think this is the issue. I told myself when I got my first Coach bag, I meant my first Chanel bag, I was done. I was done. I just wanted to get a Sheezy, and I got one in London, and I didn't stop. I kept buying them shits. I kept buying them. I bought them Pre-Loved. I bought them new. Like, Alicia, it was a lot. It was too much. I even sold a couple, because I'm just like, why are you wearing this bag? You don't even. So, say all that to say, if it's not a contemporary bag, I won't be buying it this year. So, all right, now that we have gotten the 1-2 punch out of the way, we're going to move on to number 3, and that is foundations. I know what you mean, like makeup foundations. Yes, I'm not buying any foundations this year, only because I have enough. I am blessed and God's favorite. So I am on the PR list for a lot of companies that I use their products on a regular basis. Fenty Beauty. I don't know how Rihanna got my name. I know she probably didn't. I know that's just like me in Never Never Land, but in my head, Rihanna physically wrote out my name and address and sent me their PR box. I am on enough PR boxes or PR brands that I get from brands that I use every day. Charlotte Tilbury, NARS, like I said, Fenty Beauty, Estee Lauder. I'm on enough PR companies and I get enough foundations that I don't need to go out and buy anymore. I have foundations right now that I'm just like, I either have to get through them, or I end up just giving them away to my older sister, who is a makeup artist, because she will use them a lot faster than I can use them. And I don't know if you know this on the back, foundations expire, people. It's anywhere between 12 and 24 months. They expire. And it's just me, and it's not like I do my face every single day. So I am not buying foundations this year, which is going to be extremely hard, because there are some foundations. I just did a video on my 7 favorites, and one of those is the NYX foundation. I am not on NYX PR list. So what am I going to do when I run out of my NYX Blur foundation? Because I like it. It's a great price point. It's full coverage. What am I going to do? I don't know. But I will have to say, the reason why I put this on here is because there are some brands that send me PR, and I'm like, I don't even know who you are, or why would I even use this? And so it's also going to give me the chance to open up to some brands that send me PR, but because it's not on my list of 7, I don't bother to give them any try. I immediately just send it to my sister. So this is me trying to be open and explore more brands than just the ones that I normally always go to. So number 3 is we are not buying any more foundations this year. All right. Oh God, I put this one on the list. I don't know if I want to say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. This is the one where I don't have that much faith in myself, but maybe I'll give myself like an asterisk. I actually remember it vividly when I put this on my list. I am not buying any more white button downs this year. I know I put this on my list. I was going through my closet, going through, you know, the week before Christmas and New Year's where you're trying to get everything organized, and I counted and I have 17. My gosh, that sounds a lot. I have 17 different versions of a white button down. Linen, linen blend, cotton, cotton blend, silk, satin, polyester. And I said, Alicia, I remember I specifically said, Alicia, don't bring another damn button up in this house. That's exactly what I said, because I have enough. And I need to stick with it, because it's one of those where if I go into a store, especially if it's a store where I'm not used to shopping, I go to what I know, which is a white button down. I love it. I think there's so many things you can do with a white button down. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I like to buy them oversized. That's what I like to wear as a bikini cover up or like a swimsuit cover up, instead of having to get an actual cover up, because you can only wear a cover up once. Where if you have a white button down, you can wear it as a cover up, you can wear it that night, you can wear it as a dress, you can wear it with jeans, you can wear it, I mean, hello. Anyway, so that's on the list, and I don't want to, I said, so the one asterisk I said was if I have to buy it for a collaboration, which now I'm in a space where I get to pick my own clothes. Like if I'm working with a brand, they say, hey, here's the money, that, or they'll give you like a list of things, and you don't necessarily have to buy the white button down. So I am going to try my damnedest not to put a white button down, and this is where I need y'all to hold me accountable, because I love one. But I realized that I don't need to bring any more in the house, because why, Alicia? Wear what you have in your closet. I tell y'all all the time, check your budget and check what's in your closet. And I'm not even listening to my own advice. Wear what you have in your closet, Alicia. All right, number 5, and this one is a little, you know, I'm just feeling very upset about it, but I'm going to put it on the list, and that's laser hair removal. I'm not buying anymore. Why, you say? Because it did not work last year. It did not work for me. And my issue, my error was that I went to a like a med spa to try to get my laser hair removal instead of going to my dermatologist first. So I went to the med spa. I will put them below, because I feel like the actual person did great. I mean, she was really nice, she was really kind, but she didn't really know my skin. So I signed up, got all the treatments, and I thought it was working. I was like, oh, 6 sessions. She's like, yeah, definitely. And what I was noticing was that after each session, not immediately after, but like my underarms was like, man, my underarms are really itchy. What's going on? What's going on? And so I went in for I personally see my dermatologist twice a year. I need her to let me know, I'm like, make sure my skin's going okay, what's going on with my face, do I need any, you know, chemical pills or anything like that. So I went in and we're just having a conversation with her. She was like, you know, is anything else going on? I was like, well, I'm getting laser hair, and I noticed that my underarms are really itchy like a week after. I was like, I don't know what's going on. She was like, well, what machine do they use? I don't know. So I had reached out, I had called the med spa, asked them what machine that they use, and I had told my dermatologist, and she said, I have not seen, and my dermatologist is a black woman, and she said, I have not seen a lot of results on black women using that machine, because it can't really tell the difference between our black hair and our dark skin. So I've actually seen it cause more irritation than anything else. She told me, stop using it. Don't, whatever sessions you have left, see if you can get your money back, but she wouldn't recommend it. And I had already done, at that time, 8 sessions on my legs. Now mind you, the lady at the med spa said I only needed 6. She's like, oh, I think you might need just 1 or 2 just to make sure that it's done. So I'd already had 8 sessions on my legs, and I already had 6 sessions on my underarms. And I was like, hey, got a, you know, an alert from my dermatologist. She had recommended that I not use it. Is there any way I can move those funds for something different? Because I do like facials and massages and stuff like that. She's like, oh yeah, we'll just transfer those funds as a credit and you can use it later on. Tell me why all this hair done came back. Tell me why all this god dang hair done came back. This is what's irritating me. I was pretty much really hairy below my knees, but above my knees it was fine. Like you couldn't really see it. It's grown back so thick. I don't even want to tell y'all how much money I wasted on this laser hair removal, because every time I think about it, it pisses me off. I am done. Now, my dermatologist said, you know, she does have a machine. I said, actually, I'm good on it right now. I'm good. Between me and Nair, we're just going to be just fine. I'm just fine. So I'm done. Laser hair removal, I don't know who you are in 2024. And probably 2025. I'm done. Alright, number 6, which really isn't a thing, more so in general, and that is clothing storage. Let me tell you why. I have enough clothes. I have enough clothes. I have enough clothes. I have enough clothes. So I'm not doing extra clothing storage. So right now I have exactly 2 bins that have my summer stuff. Now you guys know in the fall and winter they're normally thicker. So I have a total of 4. So when it comes time for me to unpack my summer and pack up my winter, if my winter items can't fit in those 4 storage bins, it goes to Goodwill. Because I'm not doing it. I have all that I need right now, and anything that doesn't make it into the bins needs to go. Okay, it needs to go. And I think what that's going to do in the next 2 items, I said I had 7, I have 8, although they kind of go hand in hand, but the next 2 items that I'm not buying kind of will help with that. So if I do the next 2 items and I do them satisfactorily, then I won't have to worry about buying the extra large storage. But if you out there and you're like, oh, I had 4 storage bins last winter, now I need to go get another 2. No, you don't. No, you don't, because you're not wearing all those clothes. You're not wearing all of those clothes. Go through as you're putting them up. So in my thought process, what I'm going to do is, as I'm putting my winter clothes up, Alicia, did you wear this item? How many times do you think did you wear this item? Did you wear this item with more than one, or was it specifically I had to wear it with these pants? Because if it was just a 1-for-1 in your closet, then you need to throw it away. I like to buy items that I can wear in multiple ways, and that's normally my thought process when I get an item. But we both know that sometimes actions, okay, are a little bigger than thought. So if after I've gotten it, if I've actually only worn it with these pair of pants and these only single pair of pants, then give it away, because what you thought you was going to do in the store was not what you actually did. So that's going to be my thought process, because the 4 bins downstairs in my garage, those are the only bins I'm having. I'm not buying any more extra storage bins. I'm not. And I have seen, and I don't know if it's just me or maybe it's because they may not have the space, I have seen so many influencers that have a storage, like a whole storage unit that just has extra clothes. And I'm like, so you want me to go to the U-Haul and get a storage locker for clothes? And this, I've seen like 4 or 5 people. I'm like, a whole storage bin? I'm assuming, this is me trying to just be very optimistic, I'm assuming they just don't have a lot of storage in their house. So whereas I have an entire garage and I can just put the bins down there, I don't have to worry about it, maybe they don't have the same type of extra storage space. So where I'm putting mine in the garage, they're putting theirs in their storage unit. I'm hoping that's the case. I'm hoping we don't have a whole storage bin. And then some people just love clothes. I love clothes too. I also don't mind giving stuff away. So I say all that to say, extra clothing storage, we're not buying it. So like I said, so because I'm not doing extra clothing storage, there are 2 other items that I'm quote unquote not buying. The first one is any large purchase over $100. I am giving myself a 72-hour period to decide if I really like it. I'll give you a real world example. I am in Nordstrom Rack. I'm in Nordstrom Rack because I'm actually working with them again this month. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm in there picking out stuff to buy. I twinkle my little toes over to the designer section and I see this bag. It's a Chloe bag, so it's not a, it's a contemporary bag. Like, so I want to say it was like $700 or $800. And I was like, oh, that's really nice. So I was like, all right, you know what? This is all going to be over $100. Take 72 hours. If you really love it, this is the way I say it. If I really love it, and if it's still there, then it was meant for me to have it. If none of those two things happen in 72 hours, then I was never meant to have it. Like if after 72 hours I don't love it, or if after 72 hours it's not there, then it was never meant for me to get it. So that's something I have started to implement this year. Any single item over $100, just do not. Give yourself 72 hours to see, do you really like it, or are you just having a stressed out day? Are you having a bad day and you just want to shop? Okay, because if that's the case, take your ass to the thrift store and shop to your heart's delight. Okay, but just don't be spending hundreds of dollars because you got an email that pissed you off. And so with that, 7A or 7 bonus is I am limiting my impulse purchases. Case in point. And we're all responsible, and this is the one that I'm really going to be struggling with. I'm in Target. I am getting some groceries because William is out of town and I need to get some groceries and that kind of things. And I have twinkled my way over to the clothing section, and now I have things in my cart that have nothing to do with what the hell I came into Target for. Nothing. 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 What I have started to do, and this, like, I've only done it twice this January, and it's made a world of a difference, is I keep my purse in the car, and I just take out the cash that I need for whatever I need to get. So like for instance, when I went into Target a week and a half ago and I was getting some things, I took out $70 because that's how much I thought it was going to be, because I need to get some groceries, something for Alexander, and I left my actual purse in the car. When I get in there, I twinkle over to the clothing section, and they had some cute items. I mean, they were so cute, but I didn't have enough cash to be able to get them, and I didn't feel like, this is how I know I didn't need it, I didn't feel like going to the car, getting my wallet, and then coming back out. I'm also one of those people where I don't park close. I don't park close because I don't want nobody to hit my car, so I park away. Most of the time I'm parking on the side of the freaking store. So it's like, I am not going all the way in that damn parking lot to get my wallet to come all the way back here just to buy these jeans. That would have been an impulse purchase. So while I don't have the restraint right now to bring my wallet into the store and say, hey, no, I am now choosing to leave it in the car, and then once I get restraint, I'll bring it in. And it's not for every store. I don't gotta worry about doing that at Walmart, okay? Because Walmart doesn't have expensive clothing items. It's not like I'm like tempted by what they have in Walmart. It's Target, it's Trader Joe's. Those are mainly the two places where I go in and I come out with nothing. I mean, I come out with the stuff that I run in there for, but so much more. So for right now, those are my two things where if I'm going to either of those two places, I get cash, I leave my card and my wallet in the store, and I'm in the car and I go get what I need. And it's helped out pretty well. And I will have to say, it's actually helped out really well, because most recently I went into Target and I gave myself $125 because I had to get some groceries, quite a few groceries actually, and then some stuff for Alexander, some sleepers. And then I went over to the pajama section and I got this loungewear set. It'll be in a vlog if it's not out. Actually, it should be out by now. And I had enough cash to get it because that was my budget for groceries. Now, mind you, should I have spent grocery money on clothing? No. But at least I only got that set, because there were so many other sets that I wanted to get. But I only had the cash to get that set. I was so proud of myself. I actually called William, who was in North Carolina in meetings. He was like, good job, babe. It's like, thank you. He's like, is that all you called for? I was like, yeah, I was really proud of myself. He was like, congratulations. I was like, thank you. Anywho, so yeah, that's my other one, which is impulse purchases, which if I don't do those two, then I won't have to worry about the extra closet storage. So that is my no buy list for 2024. All right, so guys, that is my list for 2024. You see how, you know, I'm gonna need some grace and mercy. You know, it's for the most part laser hair. I'm still pissed off right now. I wish I could go get my money back right now. I wish I could tell that lady, you knew this wasn't gonna work on my skin. Anyway, But it's the white button downs and it's the foundations that I'm really, it's actually all of them, because even the impulse purchase, like I'm trying, but we just in January. I've already been tempted and we are just in January. I haven't really went anywhere. I haven't really went on vacation. So it's going to take a lot, but there's a lot on my luxury wish list that I want to happen. And if I'm being honest, I want everything on my luxury wish list. I know every year there's always something that doesn't get done for one reason or another, but I feel like if I really commit to these no buys in 2024, that I can get everything on my wish list. And in my head, that's worth me saying no to a pair of Mules or an impulse bag or a pair of jeans at Target to be able to get everything on my wish list. So this is me. I'm doing the work. Lord, I'm doing the work. Faith without works is dead. I'm doing the work. I need you to help me out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this no buy list. I want to know if you have a no buy list for 2024, please link it below, or please put it below in the comments. I want to know that I'm not on this struggle road by myself. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have made it this far in the video, you have not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Hey friend. Also click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from me. While you're here, guys, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and do all the things that the other YouTubers tell you to do. And I'm going to catch you guys Thursday, 7 o'clock. Later.